Hello, my name is Jamie Morrow, and this is my idea pitch for a product I would like to create called InvisiShield. What exactly is InvisiShield? InvisiShield is basically a force field that is comprised of particles that are similar to Earth's ozone layer. Earth's ozone layer helps to protect us from things such as solar rays and things that may come into our atmosphere. This force field would help protect against any type of disaster or destruction that could occur from things like wildfires, hurricanes, tornadoes, or even damage that could come from intentional purposes. InvisiShield is primarily created for use by governments, individuals, and eventually, hopefully, the entire planet Earth. And what I mean by protecting the entire planet would be, say, from comets or asteroids that could possibly wipe out all human existence and destroy our Earth. Why exactly is InvisiShield needed? InvisiShield is needed because at minimum, there's at least one natural disaster that can completely devastate any area on planet Earth. These devastations can occur from tsunamis, earthquakes, volcano eruptions, hurricanes, tornadoes, oil spills, bombings, any type of disaster can occur. And in many places, things like this can even occur on a daily basis. The goal of InvisiShield is to stop needless pain and deaths from occurring. Who exactly would be creating InvisiShield? That would be the company that I would start, and it would be named Barrier Corp. Barrier Corp would hire the world's brightest minds, and because of this, I believe that the actual creation of InvisiShield would be possible. How exactly would the invention of InvisiShield be possible? Well, part of that would come from funding provided by personal investors, funding from the United States government by them giving us contracts in order to create InvisiShield. Part of these contracts would basically provide us with rules and regulations that might be more flexible when you consider inventing other products. Other key partnerships would also be crucial. Elon Musk, for example, would be my personal favorite. Elon Musk is a pioneer and believes in inventing things that most would think as completely not possible of being created. Things that are considered way out there and not feasible. Elon Musk also has the financial abilities in order to help fund as well, and he also has the expertise in hiring some of the world's top minds. Now you may be asking yourself, but really, how is this truly possible? Well, the best way it would become possible is to hire the best and brightest minds that the world has to offer. This would include physicists that would understand the particles and how they would function, engineers to design the product that the users would end up using, the developers and programmers that would design the software, the programming, the apps that the residential users would need in order to access it from their mobile devices, chemists, machinists, and above all else, believers. Believing that something is possible is one of the biggest ways to get over some of the largest hurdles. My company Barrier Corp would not only provide a force field at an initial upfront cost, it would also provide an annual service that comes at a fee. There are various sizes, various prices, and payment plans that will specifically be offered to residential consumers only. This way, the average person would be able to afford one for, say, their home or their small business. Various sizes. Primarily, the large one I feel is going to be our biggest moneymaker. I plan on selling the larger sized item for $1 billion. The service fee annually will be around $500,000. Barrier Corp has a slogan, which is, "We've got you covered." Our main concern is prevention and safety, and this is also our #1 goal. We plan on offering customer service to government officials 24/7 to the CEO of Barrier Corp. They will have constant access if it is ever needed. Customer service phone numbers and emails will be provided to our residential consumers. Now, with that being said, you may be asking about profit. Well, profit is going to be based off of cost of goods sold. This is going to include things such as salaries, the machine costs, production costs, material cost, and of course, legalities. Lawyers are definitely going to be needed in order to patent a lot of the ideas. The break-even point, I guess, would be around selling 4 large InvisiShields. Initially, I think 3 would cover the overall break-even point. I'm estimating that it would cost probably around $3 billion in order to create something like this. And with the sale price of $1 billion for 1 large InvisiShield and the annual service fee of $500,000, basically the leftover $1.5 million from the service fees would not even be close to covering what the annual fees would be to start paying salary to employees and to keep the company running. So a 4th large device would need to be sold in order to keep the company afloat at minimum for the first year. The actual profit is going to be based off of the size of the product that's being sold, the number of products that are being sold, and then of course the service plan. There are discounts available for multiple purchases, and there will also be a discount on the service plan for those who have multiple devices. All in all, I believe that my company, Barrier Corp, would be very capable of making billions of dollars a year in profits. The overall outlook for my company and for my invention is pretty amazing. There's no competition currently, and I plan on trying to keep it that way by working with the United States government. The plan is that in order for me to service their contracts to help create this product, they would have to offer me a special patent. The patent would never expire and would never require me to release any intellectual property. Marketing would basically be free. This is a world-changing device that can save millions of lives a year and for the rest of human history. I believe the coverage from the news media and social media outlets would very easily give me the marketing that I need without me ever having to spend a single penny. I truly do understand that my product and company may not seem feasible. However, at one point, everyone believed that the world was flat, that electricity was impossible, that flying to the moon was impossible, that creating devices that can fly to other planets is impossible, and here we are on the verge of being able to actually send people to Mars. So I have a deep belief that when you believe you can, you're already halfway there.